Training camp is underway as veteran players return to Baltimore today to take their first round of COVID tests. Now, as we're gearing up for football season, there are still some significant hurdles to overcome. And one of those is determining which players are actually going to play this year. As part of the agreement between the NFL and the NFLPA, players do have the ability to opt out this year. Now, they have to make a decision by August 3rd. And once they make that decision, it's a binding decision. They can't decide today to opt out and then change their mind in October and determine they want to come back and play. It's a final decision, and the Ravens have had 2 players so far that have decided to opt out. That's wide receiver and returner DeAnthony Thomas and offensive lineman Andre Smith. Now, around the league, there was some big news on this front today as Patriots linebacker Dont'a Hightower, safety Patrick Chung both decided to opt out, and so did Vikings defensive lineman Michael Pierce, of course, a former Raven. Now, Pierce just signed a $27 million contract with the Vikings this offseason, but based on reports from the NFL Network, he's a high-risk opt-out because of respiratory issues. So he's decided he's not going to play this season. Now, when you're talking about players like Hightower and Pierce, they're obviously really good players, and their decisions could alter the competitive balance for certain teams and certain divisions in the league. So we're going to have to wait and see how all this plays out. And again, the deadline for players to decide is August 3rd. So we'll keep an eye on all of that. Also, I want to make sure you know that coming up tomorrow at 11:30 a.m., we'll get a chance to hear from quarterback Lamar Jackson. He'll meet with the media virtually during a Zoom conference call, and we'll have a chance to hear from him about his entire offseason. We're also going to get Lamar on the new episode of the Lounge Podcast, so stay tuned for that. That's it for me. I'm Final Drive. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'll see you again tomorrow. Actually, one more thing before I go. I want to make sure you know you can save money on your car insurance by switching to Geico. It's simple and easy, and you can get it done today by visiting geico.com.